Peace, everybody. It's Brother Ravana Noon back once again. Let's discuss why I walk the Luciferian path. Although what I do every day is I use one of the 11 Luciferian points of power to affirm my existence, to affirm my path, to affirm my work that is necessary each and every day. I believe these 11 Luciferian points of power are more than just for people walking the Luciferian path. It could be for anybody who's trying to master themselves to become financially successful, things of that nature. The fourth Luciferian points of power is about the adversary. The adversary questions everything and only is accountable to self. Let's discuss that for a moment. If you are a individual seeking to master yourself, you have to first understand that you don't ever have to respond to anybody but yourself. You're only responsible to yourself. You're only responsible for your ways and actions. Whether those actions turn out to be good, bad, ugly, or beautiful, you are only responsible to yourself and actually accountable to yourself for what you've done. No one can judge you. No one can come along and should try to make you feel guilty. And you should never let anybody and their opinions affect the way you feel about yourself, affect your actions and choices in life. That's what a true Luciferian does. That's what a true person walking the path of self-mastery does. You're here to master yourself. You're here to respond only to yourself. You're here to do the things that you choose to do without feeling like you have to answer to other people. Question everything. Particularly in the society we live in today, question everything and everyone. Question their motives. Question their opinions. Question their ways and actions that they try to pass off on you as being the right and only righteous way. Question the conscious community. Question Christians. Question Muslims. Question Jews. Question Kemetic individuals or people walking the path of ancient Kemet. Question anything and everybody, including yourself. I would say more importantly, question yourself, because yourself is what is at stake here. Your soul is at stake, no one else's. So question even yourself. Question, are you programmed still? Are you doing things as an individual who is programmed? Are you walking a path that is programmed? Are you still making decisions based upon your programming? What do I mean by that? Do you walk a path based upon other people and because it seems like a fad or a tradition that we must get down with? Because I'm African or of African descent, I have to practice African tradition. No, you don't. That's a bullshit ass lie. You don't have to practice anything other than when your spirit guides you to. And once you understand that, then you get away from the bullshit and start really manifesting what's necessary in your life. Do you just follow the crowd? Do you have a herd mentality? Do you follow like a sheep to the slaughter? Question yourself about those things. Then question yourself, my choices, are they based upon programming, or are they based upon my mind and the power of my mind to destroy that programming and put in what I want to and destroy what I don't want to be in there anymore? So question everything and realize that the process to self-mastery begins with questioning everything, and also begins with questioning yourself and being accountable only to yourself. Once you realize these things, then you start to understand that you are the God. You're the one and only God. And there is no other God before you. convenient how the Bible, the Quran, took these things and made it seem like it's evil, wrong, or you shouldn't worship any other gods. But in reality, if you really break that down on the left-hand path, you start to understand the reason why there is no other God is because all other gods were created by your mind or the mind of collective consciousness as a way to control weak-minded people or make you believe that we're all equal, which is the biggest lie. No one is equal on this planet. If there was, there would be no Michael Jordan. If there was, there would be no, let's say, Lawrence Taylor, the great linebacker for the New York Giants. There would be no Saquon Barkley, who's a freak of nature and is only going to get better as a running back. There would be none of these top athletes if we were all equal. They would just be equal athletes. So that's another lie, convenient lie, used to make the weak feel like they're equal and strong and be able to compete in a society where, in actuality, the strong rule. But you may be one of those strong ones who, because you allow yourself to be programmed or controlled, no longer have control over yourself. So you're controlled easily and you become a slave to others. I'll leave you on this note. Your choice is, do you want to be a slave or a master? Do you want to master your life? Do you want to master your path? Do you want to be a master over anything and everything? Or do you choose to be a servant and slave and answer to the beck and call of those above you? Me, I chose the path of self-mastery and to master myself and answer and only be accountable to myself and be the God over myself and not be a slave or servant to anybody. Peace.